Good evening, everyone. My name is Jan Boswinkel. I'm a pediatrician and the Chief Operating Officer for Hospital Operations here at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We welcome you to our annual remembrance in recognition of the Compassionate Friends Worldwide Candle Lighting, which started in 1997 as a small online observance to honor and remember all the children who have died at any age of any cause. Every year, on the second Sunday of December at 7 p.m., candles are lit for 1 hour, creating a virtual 24-hour wave of light across the globe as it moves from time zone to time zone. We are honored and humbled to share in this tribute to your children, who we've had the privilege of caring for and who we will always remember. The children we care for leave a lasting impression on all of us. They enrich us and inspire us. For the first time in over 3 years, we are deeply grateful to hold this service in person. Our hearts are strengthened by being together, both virtually and in person. We want you to know that no matter where you are right now, we feel you, we see you, and we are with you. Together, we join hundreds of thousands around the world who are commemorating and honoring children in a way that transcends all ethnic, cultural, and religious boundaries. When the time comes for lighting your candles, let them remind you not only of who you lost, but also of what you had and what will always remain in your heart. May their light always shine.
Good evening. I'm David Bradley. I'm a staff chaplain with the spiritual care team here at CHOP. The writer Kate Bowler shares, just as the light of the sun illuminates the lines of a spider's web, invisible connections are revealed. We are wrapped up in love. And so here, now, day has tipped into night, sunlight has given way to street light and tower light, starlight and moonlight, seen or unseen. And here now we are together with these beams, these lights in the heavens, our lanterns, our candles, candles around the world, honoring that light can still shine. In this web of visible and invisible connections with those at our sides, and those in our hearts, may we see light. May we breathe peace. May we feel wrapped up in love.
If it's magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the poets and this rhyme, like the galaxies in time. If it's pleasing, then why can't it be ever leaving? if it's magic, why can't we make it everlasting? Like the lifetime of the sun, it will leave no heart undying, for there's enough for everyone. Oh, 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 oh.
Good evening. I'm Lucinda Cumberbatch. This is my husband, Sean, and our son, Colin, is here tonight. We're thankful to be a part of this event. We appreciate you joining, and our hearts go out to all of you. There is no denying the pain is part of the grieving experience. We also believe part of the grieving is celebrating the life of the child and finding strength where you can. Our hopes today in sharing our experience are to find additional comfort and maybe inspiration together. We'd like to tell a little of our story. 3 days after confirming that we were having a second child, we were told he had a genetic issue. We quickly learned it was trisomy 18, which meant he had 3 chromosome 18s instead of 2. We were told he most likely wouldn't be born alive, and if he was born alive, he would only live a few hours. The potential of losing our unborn son recurred throughout the pregnancy with several scares where we were not sure whether he was still with us. We worked with the CHOP's special delivery unit to plan for his delivery and prepare us for what to expect. Uncaleon John Cumberbatch was affectionately known as UJ or Caleon and was born on June 24th, 2020. He entered this world with a very low respiratory rate for about the first 30 minutes. We looked at each other and wondered, is this where our journey will end? The answer was no. With his strong will, he soon was crying and breathing at a normal rate. Throughout the next 2 days, we got to bathe him and watch him continue to surprise everyone that walked into our room. On Thursday, the CHOP team told us we could take him home. We were completely surprised. We had made 0 plans to take home a baby. Upon my discharge from CHOP, UJ was transferred to the NICU, where he was monitored and allowed for us to get ready to bring him home. On Friday, UJ's big brother, Colin, came to the hospital to meet him. We thought this might be the only time that UJ would get to meet his big brother. Between it being the first year of COVID and other factors, most of our friends had not seen us. After recognizing UJ was going to defy what the physicians and specialists told us, we moved forward with treating him like a normal baby. He got his hepatitis B vaccine and eye ointment. We made baby announcements to let our friends and family know that we had a second child. As Uncaleon remained in the NICU, various minor glitches were recognized. We had an oral tube placed to be able to feed him, and we monitored his oxygenation and heart rate. We were able to bring him home after 13 days. He was discharged on hospice support with our intent to focus on quality of life and to remain at home. Within 2 days of being discharged, he had another episode where his respiratory rate dropped to 2 breaths per minute. And again, I thought this was the end. However, after 30 minutes, he was breathing and crying like any other normal baby. Despite the predictions and circumstances, Uncaleon lived 3.5 months, smiling often and protesting with tummy time. He fought his good fight until October 10th, 2020. He continues to be remembered and celebrated. When UJ passed, one of the most overwhelming aspects was the number of condolences, gifts, and thoughts that were sent to us. We had not seen most of our friends for 9 months or more, but the texts and gifts were very comforting.
Good evening. When asked to speak this evening, we struggled with how to perfectly address this audience. A daunting task. As we've all learned, people don't necessarily know what to say or what to do with this situation. The loss of a child is devastating. What we have learned is that there isn't any support or advice a loved one can give to a grieving parent that's going to be a one-size-fits-all formula. It's subjective to the situation and the individual. Even those of us in this room who share this common situation know that we truly can't fully understand even the grieving of another person who has lost a child. With that in mind, we'd like to just mention some of the things that we've found helpful during these complicated times. A genuine "I'm sorry for your loss" has meant so much, but there have also been the situations where the silence or just a hug has been wonderful. So I have said and heard many things during this experience, and I often will sometimes go to levity or humor for the situation. I find that sometimes inside jokes or personal references will give myself and other people a lift. In any case, the best time is when you've got either a good listener or you can give a good ear. As broken as we felt at the time of our grief being new, we found comfort in embracing memories of Uncalion and the times that we had. We're grateful that we can continue participating in events and group support. We sometimes wonder, do we still need those? And the answer has consistently been yes, and it doesn't hurt, and we welcome and enjoy the opportunities. We understand that it's difficult sometimes to celebrate or to even handle what we've been presented with, but we agree that grieving will be part of our lives as long as we continue. As I said before, losing a child is one of the most devastating experiences that a parent can face. The overwhelming grief can leave you feeling lost, broken, and struggling to find the right words to express your emotions. Attempting to make sense of it is a challenge. Although we have had our own time, but people have had, whether it's minutes or years, to have memories. We recommend not being too hard on yourselves, as we try not to be too hard on ourselves, and we suggest taking as much joy as you can from whatever earthly time you had with your child before they were lost. What we've also learned is you can try and direct your energy positively towards the future. That can range from a simple smile to starting a foundation. You never know the impact that either of those can have on another person. The journey of grieving some days has been more complex than others. Don't underestimate how resilient that you can be. Our family has not shied away from seeking the support that we need or to make sure and confirm that we're not alone, because we are not. We truly hope that our words tonight have not been cliche at all. Feel free to ask us if you get the opportunity about our experience if you want. We enjoy telling UJ stories. Although most of us here gathered are strangers, we have a unique, distinct bond. Everyone assembled here is part of a unique peer group and support group grieving the loss of a child. Thank you all for being here to support and remember loved ones.
For those still standing, there are more seats in the back. Please help yourselves. I'm Cindy Savette, and I serve on CHOP's Foundation Board of Advisors. Lights of Love by Jacqueline Brown. Can you see our candles burning in the night? Lights of love we send you, rays of purest white. Children we remember, though missing from our sight, in honor and remembrance, we light candles in the night. All across the big blue marble spinning out in space, can you see the candles burning from this human place? Our children gone before us, who taught us perfect love. This night the world lights candles that you may see them from above. Tonight the globe is lit by love of those who know great sorrow. But as we remember our yesterdays, let's light one candle for tomorrow. We will not forget. And every year in deep December, on earth, we will light candles as we remember. Please join me in lighting your candle now.
Anthony Patrick Abate. Tiffany Joy Adoboale. Amelia Ahmad. Daniela Akahede Huerta. Indiana Eileen Aliba. Anthony Allen. Sean Michael Anderson. Kyle Christopher Archett. Vivian Mara Arnold. Jeremiah Ethan Augustin. Leela Bagari. Maya Lynn Bailey. Margaret Nicole Babiak. Athena Jean Bard. Karina Hope Bartolome. Shamir Baskerville. Charlie Bates. Patrick Shane Biddulph. Juju Blount. Adam Michael Bone. Ryan Allen Bradford II. Ava Jewel Leilani Bradshaw. Blake Broadhurst. Aaron J. Brogan. Andre Cornell Peoples Brown. Cameron Bruder. Samantha Renee Brunswick. Charlotte Burke.
Messiah Pierre Burlock. Anari Butler. Kenneth Ibrahima Camara. Bo Campbell. Lucio Carbone. Theodore Cardoza. Ethan Thomas Carl. Destiny Maria Carroll. L. Curso. Oscar Casio. Alexis Casinio. Anna Marie Renee Cataldi. Sean Cavalieri. Sophia Chartier. Colin Shay Clarkin Wright. Jacqueline Rosemary Coe. Jace Cochran. Mulan Marie Nicole Coleman. Ricky Scott Colamy Jr. III. Elsie Mayra Gonzalez Commodore. Tendero Salvador Corso. Eliza Alice Craven. Eliza Rose Crook. Joanna Lee Crooks. John Henry Croson. Unkelion Cumberbach. Brian Joseph Cunningham. Riley Jane Zerwanka. Nicholas Joseph D'Alessandro. Juliana Marlo D'Antonio. Isaiah Davis.
Colton Emerson Davis. Malcolm Jean Davis. Ali Umut Dierman Sioglu. Kevin De La Cruz. Chloe Sophia Delaney. Colin Delaney. Daniel Dennis. Natalia Giselle De Simone. Emma Moss Diamondstein. Isaiah Elias Diaz. Madeline Maddie James Didio. Jennifer Rose Ebersol. Ruby Shayna Eckstein. Christina Edwards. Tyler Francis Emont. Lauren Elizabeth Enox. Benjamin Allen Eplin. Devin Tyler Excelis. Alessio James Fauci. Ricardo Ferguson. Carly Fetzer. Amira Dior Fields Mira Bira. Kerman Elizabeth Filograna. Leonardo Flores Mendiola. Chase Matthew Frizzle. Royce Jacob Fuentes. Jack Friedman. Rebecca Faith Fusha.
Christopher Jason Gabaret. Melody Dorothy Gaffas. Grace Isabella Sroy Gaeta. Queen Harper Gallagher. Tigan Ray Gansky. Emery Garcia. Luna Gazowski. Juan Tomas George Jr. Cody John Douglas Jerac. Graham Geschke. Owen Michael Gilbert. Cali Gonzalez. Fabián González. Carson James Goodmote. AJ Grande. Nashia Siobhan Gray Hill. Abel Gassell. Chanel Alice Ganther. McKay Hansen. Fatima Hatton. Joseph William Haugder. Tracy Lynn Haven. Chloe Rose Heineck. Jacqueline Jackie Hines. Oliver Peters Heisey. Matthew Hellman. Corby Vance Henderson. Andrew Thomas Hermanson.
Eileen Hernandez. Tyler Francis Higbee. Natalie Ho. Carly Anna Hoke. Samantha Ann Horneman. Malachi Hostas. Jackson Hunter. Gabriel Benjamin Ingram. Molly Alice Ingram. Adelina Ivy. Christian Dejan Jackson. Evelyn Grace Jackson. Cameron Sky Jackson. Drayshawn Jefferson. Reese Wesley Jinks. Calvin C.J. Johnson. William Herschel Johnson. May Johnston. Tyon Bumbums Jones. Victoria Tori Carmen Jones. Waddell McKay Jones III. Ashwin Joshi. Jalen Stefan Judge. Liam James Kane. Sophia Kapen. Amelia Kazarnowitz. Remy Kazarnowitz. Savannah Ray Kelly. John H. Kennedy III. Olivia Ann Coe.
William Avery King. Alexandra Maureen Kinney. Julia Danielle Kivlin. Nicholas Ryan Klinger. Nicholas Thomas Koshi. Tyler Coach. Jaylee Krong. Madeline Nicole Laba. Madeline Elizabeth Lafferty. Teddy Lamb. Maya Josephine Lawler. Joseph Andrew Lee. Sophia Emma Lee. Ian James Lentino. Ryan Lespierre. Louis Michael Levin. Natalia Elizabeth Levin. Robert Bruce Linton III. Abby Elizabeth Lumsden. Harry Andrew McDonald. Vera Rose Maisel. Sophia Lynn Macrina. Ayana Princess Major. Marky James Michaela. Kira Grace Manson. Maya Eliza Mathis. Neil William McEnany Jr. Owen Benson McGlone.
Adam Joseph McGugan. London Marie McWhite. Sebastian Hendrick Menz. Haley LaRae Meninitis. Noah Marillo. Nora Gassim Muhammad. Riley Monahan. Bryce Magillo. Caitlin Morales. William Andrews Moreno Lopez. Kate Elizabeth Moser. Adeline Grace Moyer. Tamari Muhammad, Danica Brianne Mulholland, Elizabeth Suzanne Mandunk, Gwen Munson, Jennifer Lynn Murphy, Avery Faith Murray, Ahmad Muse, Sierra Mae Nally, Miriam Catherine Ney, Janaya JJ Anissa Nelson, Connor James Nemis, Jocelyn Nocito, Christian Ahmad Norman, Lauren Nowicki, Xander Dean Nunez, Trinity O'Connor, Calvin James Ojeda, Azira Miracle O'Kelly.
Matthew Ortega Arita. Gemma Rose Ortiz. Caitlin Alexis Ortiz. Anastasia L. Pagan. Ellie Faith Park. Haley Serenity Perez. Andrew X. Pickart. Hope Mary Pleskin. Joseph J. Pollock IV, JJ. Kason Jameer Potter. Lauren Paust. Michael Robert Quayle. Mila Grace Quinn. Angela Kathleen Vermig. Catalina Lean Monet Rankin. Lena Rasul. Savvy Ella Redman. Logan Francis Reagan. Christina Lee Rife. Sayer Riley. Layla Alexa Rios. Leo Rivera. Will Rivera. Lauren Christina Robb. Haley Robert. Noah Lee Robinson. Axton Luis Rodriguez. Pablo Rosa. Nicholas Joseph Rutherford. Kim Savidra. Mimi Salem. Rafael Marie Salgado. Christopher Santadi. Rachel Eve Savette. Charlotte Joy Scalise. Emily Grace Schaefer. Gabrielle Gabby Schlier.
Josh Scolastico. Jade Elizabeth Seal. Tisha Sengupta. Kayla Nicole Sawatsky. Jacob Lyndon Schatz. Leah Lynn Sierra. Juliana Neto Silva. Mason Simsak. John Joseph Sims Jr., JJ. Cara Marie Smith. Justin Edward Merrill Snodgrass. Franklin Solano. Janely Amelia Soriano. Nathaniel Sovokul. Christian Matthew Soder. Sarah Emily Spector. Leah Simone Spiegler. Mabel Rose Spiker. Will Robert Sprague. Asia Stanley. Melvin Stewart Jr., Mellove. Michael Jeffrey Stewart. Lainey Grace Stockel. Olive Yoon Stewart. Luke Sturgill. Eric Y. Suzuki. Jason Michael Talarico.
Daniel David Tannenberg. Elizabeth Patricia Tate. Allie Trotman. Monica Alicia Chungi. Caden James Villanueva, Isla Margaret Walker, Harrison Wilhelm Wenig, Jackson Lee West, Cody Alexander Williams, Shane Daniel Williams, Liam John Williamson, Karen Elizabeth Wilson, Everett Henry Wilson, Adam Douglas Walk, Asan Jeremiah Wright, Remy Amory Roden, Parker Stone Shao, Maverick Yorks, Aiden Donovan, Brittany Millette Gonzalez, Carson Prey Harbach.
Callan Michael Ford.
Todo es distinto, todo es diferente. Si sientes que estás solo o lejos de casa, recuerda que nunca lo estás. Piensa en el amor de tus seres queridos, que siempre estará allí, y volviendo a casa te guiará tu corazón.
There'll come a day when you're losing your way and you won't know where you belong. They say that home is where the heart is, so follow your heart and know that you can't go wrong if you feel lost and on your own.
My name is Dr. Jessica Fowler. I have the privilege of being one of the pediatric ICU physicians here at CHOP. Like a comet blazing across the evening sky, gone too soon. Like a rainbow fading in the twinkling of an eye, gone too soon. Shiny and sparkly and splendidly bright, here one day, gone one night. Like the loss of sunlight on a cloudy afternoon, gone too soon. We have joined together on this December night to remember the lives of all children who died too soon. The love for each of these children connects us to one another in this sacred time and space, the way only love can do. While your hearts have been broken, these candles shining brightly together are a symbol that you are not alone. As these lights break through the darkness, so does the love and memories of your children, which we will hold forever. We embrace you all in our hearts, the mothers, fathers, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, caretakers, and friends, whose hearts have been forever changed by their deep and everlasting love for these children. There exists a promise for closeness to the brokenhearted and strength for a weary. There exists an invitation to fix our eyes and hearts not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. The memories of the smiles exchanged, voices heard, and hands held are eternal. The warmth felt when special songs are sung or stories told is eternal. The love shared is eternal. As our time together comes to a close, we wish you hope for each day, comfort for each night, and the strength and courage to move forward. May the infinite love we share for all these children shine brightly in our hearts like the stars in the night sky. May their light always shine.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This concludes the end of the World Candle Lighting Service here at CHOP. We thank you for being here. We hold you in our hearts. If you would like to take any of the extra things home, some snacks, any of the activities, we welcome you to do that. When you exit, just say that you were here for the memorial service and you will be let out of the gate. If you have any questions, please find a staff member. Thank you.